Hey, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. We have another week, right? And have you noticed in the news feed all of the celebrations this past week? Many families had kids that were graduating from college, right? There's a ton of them. And next week or the week after will be high school. Lots of changes going on. Lots of transitions. Hi, I'm Jean Harville, and I am the founder of helping kids with learning as well as raising motivated learners. And so, or leaders, actually we changed it to raising motivated leaders, right? And we've been talking about becoming the leader in our family, being the neuro moms in our family, because we know so much about the brain now, right? And we can take that and utilize that information of what is going on. So back to all the celebration. How many of you have people that are graduating or shifting or changing in your family, right? We don't have any stepping through that graduation portal this year, but next year I will. And it's always an excitement, of all the different new cool things. Your kids are asking for advice. What do I do about this? What do I do about that? Who do I room with when I get to, if they are going to university, or if they have a new job that they are moving into? So many questions and so many changes. And we, of course, we help and give them advice and figure out, what's the best path for them. Yes. And that's what we do. But guess what? We're going through change as well, because the house is going to be a little bit different. Maybe cooking for the number of people will be different. Routines will change. And we always are wrapped around our kids, right, and our families, because that's who we are. What if we were to be able to keep that constant, because they're always coming to us for advice, right? And if we are not feeling fulfilled, how do we talk to our kids and let them see that there's something outside of whatever it is, outside of school, outside of this or work or whatever that, they get to step into? So they see that within us, for us stepping into different things that are passions and our joys and what we would like to do. I know that there are actually many moms who are, and professionals who are writing books. There's, it's gotten so much easier now to publish books. And there are a lot of people who are putting down their experiences for others to be able to read, which is amazing and it's awesome, right? Whether it's over the internet or if it's actually in book form. But I also am finding that many of these people get stuck. They get to a certain point and there's something that stands in the way. And they can't figure out how to move forward, how to get the book completed, how to finish that job. And then they've also are recognizing that there's other things in their home that they can't seem to complete, can't seem to get finished. Like, for instance, cleaning out the kitchen cabinets, which I spent a lot of the last few days working on the kitchen cabinets. They're still not finished, but we're working on them. And then maybe there's something else that you want to do and finally conquer in your home, and you get started and you stop. So you have a lot of these half-done projects, and you think, oh, I'll get to that. A year later, I'll get to that. Maybe we'll finally build that thing we were thinking about. A lot of projects that don't get done. You can call it procrastination. You could call it perfectionism. You could call it all those isms. But what's going on is there's something stopping you that's right here in the brain. That's why we're becoming the neuro moms, to understand what it is that's going on in the brains. Because if there's something that's stopping you, and if you can figure that out, you can help your kids. You can help your teens, your young adults, when they get to that position where they're stuck. They can't seem to move forward. in a project or whatever. So we kind of go through it ourselves first and figure that frustration, or feel that frustration, and feel that that feeling of not enough. What is my block? What is in the way? Wow. And when we get to figure that out, then we have the answers for our kids as well, right? Right? So that's what we're going to be taking a look at over, the next few months, is what are the different things that are holding us back and why, right? What is it? What is it that we get to think about? And what is it that keep us from being that unstoppable, focused, driven woman that we, want to be? And what is it that keeps us stuck and not being a finisher? Sometimes being a quitter, right? So that's not really that. And we don't want our kids to be quitters or non-finishers either. So how do we step through that and work through everything so that we know that we know how to get to the other side of being finished, so that we can help our kids get to the other side of being finished as well, right? Being that neuro mom and understand a little bit more that's going on in our brains, becoming unstoppable and focus-driven women, right? Okay, so like I said, I'm Jean Harville, and just leaving you some things to ponder and to think about. Look around your home this week and spot some things. You probably don't even have to look too far. Spot some things that you've been meaning to get to, that term, I've been meaning to, and what is it that you've been meaning to do? And then just jot it down. It's just for you, okay? And it's no shame or blame or anything like that. Just notice, be aware. And then, why is it not done? What are you thinking? What are you making of it? No shame or blame. Just, what's going on? So oftentimes we can find patterns and see if a pattern shows up for you. And write it in the comment below if you see a pattern, yes or no. You can tell me what the pattern is or not. It's up to you. But, if you find that there is a pattern that you're not completing, totally finishing something. So it'd be kind of fun. I will talk to you again next Monday at the midday time. Bye-bye.